Now, your first warning forecast with Jim Spencer.
Maybe some skin issues with the dry air here in place lately. It's been unusually dry for central Texas and a little bit colder than average, too, off and on since Thanksgiving. And this morning was one of those mornings. We've seen temperatures in the low to mid-20s out in the hill country early in the morning this morning. And those were, again, the in-town temperatures. We did see on the LCRA Hydromet network, which those weather stations are very often located in very low-lying spots, so they measure the coldest air out there in the hill country. We did see some of those readings this morning between 18 and 21 degrees in those cold pockets. 30 degrees was the low in Burnett this morning. It was 30 in Georgetown, 30 at the airport, 32 in San Marcos, 32 in Elgin, 31 up there in Milam County. So we saw freezing weather in most locations this morning, just not right in the middle of the city. More clouds in the sky than we've seen the last few days. That helped keep us in the mid-50s today, but hopefully will help keep us above a significant freeze in most places tonight, although it will be cold. There's no doubt about that. 53 degrees right now. By 8 o'clock, we're in the mid-40s, and by 10 o'clock tonight, we are in the low 40s. Across the area right now, low and mid-50s, 55 in LaGrange and in Lockhart, 50 degrees out here in Burnett and around Lake Travis, and 52 degrees in Llano. In Austin, it is 53 in the city and out at the airport. There's that dry air, 20-degree dew point in town. The dew point's 19 at ABIA. That results in a relative humidity there around 27-26%, and that's pretty low. Winds calm in town, and we still have high pressure at 30.37 inches of mercury. It was higher last night, so the pressure's down just a little bit, but with the clear skies and the calm winds, the temperature's going to, not clear skies, but with the partly cloudy skies and the calm winds, the temperatures will fall pretty quickly after sunset this evening. We're thinking that the winds will go south, though, overnight, and that should help bring temperatures up maybe a couple degrees, too. Mold count. 382 medium today. Allergy forecast for Tuesday, medium on the mold. The mold doesn't like this cold weather any better than the rest of us. 46 degrees up in Dallas, 49 in Abilene, 48 in Lubbock. It's a cool statewide today, that's for sure. And you can see the mid and high cloudiness in our sky right now stretches all the way back out into West Texas. I don't think it's really going anywhere. There's a disturbance right now that's moving out across Nevada and Utah that will dive southeast across Texas tomorrow, and that will bring us even more cloud cover, but unfortunately we're not expecting rain with this system. Now, the weather pattern will flatten out, the flow pattern aloft across the southern U.S. later in the week. That will result in a warming trend for us, but don't get used to it, because by the time the weekend rolls around, another big low develops in the east with another dip in the jet stream. They're going to see more snow and ice and cold weather there. And while we will be outside or on the backside of that dip in the jet, we will get a glancing blow of that colder air. It's likely to arrive sometime on Saturday, maybe Saturday night. Hopefully we can squeeze in another warm day on Saturday like we did this weekend. In fact, I think the timing this coming weekend could be a lot like we saw this past weekend, with fairly warm weather on Saturday and then the cold front moving in. Now, as that little disturbance I told you about moves across the state tomorrow, some increase in cloud cover. I think any rain, sprinkles mainly with it, would be down to the southeast of the Austin area. And then once it clears the area tomorrow night, we'll get a breezy north wind back in here again, and it'll bring more cool weather through midweek. And then that warming trend begins. You'll see that in the 7-day. Let's begin with tonight's lows. Most everybody freezing or just below, but hopefully no teens in the morning in the hill country. And then tomorrow we should be just a bit warmer up into the low to mid-60s. In Austin tonight, 35. A few clouds. Tomorrow, 63. I think the clouds will be thickening up a little bit tomorrow with that little upper-level disturbance coming. And then breezy tomorrow night and early Wednesday. Temperatures cool there on Wednesday, and then we begin a little warming trend on Thursday that should take us all the way to Saturday, we hope, before that next bout of colder weather arrives next weekend.